Good morning and welcome back to the weekend show. It's Ezinna and you're on to social media trends. And I just want to wish you a happy new year. Now, there's been a lot going on in the new year, but let's get right into it. First up, the Council of Elders of Rivers State have demanded Nyesom Wike to tender an apology to former Governor Peter Odili over derogatory remarks. Now, of course, this call was signed by the politicians and prominent figures in Rivers State. They went on to clarify that Nyesom Wike's description of the 2006 elections is not exactly accurate. They clarified a lot of things in their statement. But of course, this statement was as a result of Nyesom Wike's claims. Now, he made these claims at a Christmas Thanksgiving event. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so while we wait for that, let's talk about also what's been going on in social media sphere. We see Martin Otse, popularly known as Very Dark Man. He has come out to say that the 180 million naira, which was missing from his NGO funds, was just a prank. Can you imagine that? That's a very harsh prank. But last week, he took to social media to say that the sum of 180 million was taken from his NGO funds. But now he's come up this week to say that, oh, it was all a prank and he was catching crew. But let's take a look at what he had to say.
Somebody hacked into the NGO website, and I don't know how they did it, and 180 million naira is missing. So, but thank God, we have tracked the person, and we are on our way to Jos. And then they've arrested one, so that's why I'm even saying it now. I am excited. The account number still remains, where's the account number? The account number still remains 131, come here, 131 3679008. As you can see, Martin Vincent Hotel Initiative. So the total money in this account is 240 million, and it no go reach.
Comments, Inomidon Nelson says, same person that said money was missing for absolutely no reason still came out to say money was missing for absolutely no reason yet again. What a time to be alive. And Miss MB2 says, I blame the money Miss Road that donated to you instead of helping people and developing schools themselves. And of course, Victor FX comes to Darkman's appeal, and he says, this man taught Nigerians a lesson, and people who are happy are now disappointed. But of course, Breeze Zetafly has something different to say. She says, you can go to jail for false misrepresentation and raising false alarm, section 419 of the Constitution. If not abroad he did, then for charge him to court, and that NGO account would have been closed immediately. Investors go withdraw money, he would not dare open an account again. I mean, it's safe to say that it's good that Very Dark Man lives in Nigeria, because honestly, this would not fly abroad. But that's all for Very Dark Man today. Let's talk about social media influencer. American social media influencer Victoria Waldrop, popularly known as Wo Vicky, has taken to X to talk about the challenges of Nigeria. But let's take a look at what she said on X. She said, I recently visited Lagos, Nigeria, and while it's known for its nightlife and clubs, I couldn't help but notice the bigger picture. So many people, they are struggling with hunger and poverty. It's heartbreaking. It's sad to see visitors focusing on only the parties when there's a clear need for help. Nigeria needs prayer, missions, and tangible support, not just tourism for entertainment. Let's pray for this country and find ways to contribute to real change. I mean, I just hope she knows what she's saying, because Nigerians can be quite mean when it comes to criticism. But of course, we can see pictures of her enjoying Nigeria. And I'm sure this is what led to her statements. But a lot of people are thinking, because Wo Vicky, if you know her, she's very popular for claiming to be black, even though she's obviously Caucasian, and she even goes as far as using the black slang a lot in her videos. So it makes one wonder, is this coming from a good place, or is this just more clout chasing? But of course, the comments, let's take a look at what the comments had to say. We see D Thick Queen says, beauty with brains, bless you, mama. I mean, I guess she's supporting Wo Vicky's comments. And Koke Cheesy's papa says, nonsense, let her focus on the poor in USA. Abi, poor people know they her country. Well, I mean, but Figure Walata says, please lower your voice, as the people of Nigeria don't like to hear the truth. They are okay with 10 kg bag of rice from politicians. In fact, Nigeria, aka Rice Republic. Then I Am King Page says, find this girl for me. I want dash her some dollars. That is very funny. But on this note, I would like to end the social media trends segment. Unfortunately, I have to go, but fortunately, there's more weekend show coming up. So stay tuned. Bye.
Anyway, what will you do yourself? What will you say you did in 8 years? What can you do? What can you do to point her? Or point her? A governor that has not said 1 year now, the same man has come that he has beaten the record of all the governors combined. 1 year in office. If you are 8 years in office, somebody comes to 1 year and beats your record as compared to no record. Is that the kind of thing an elder statesman is supposed to be known for? The said personal estate, who is not having the personal estate? His wife is chairman of government council. His daughter is commissioner. His other daughter is a judge. He now is the general overseer. So who is now taking the state and the private estate? I'm sure. If he has not taken it, I'm sure. If there's any hope, he can even arrange a marriage.
The battle that the governor has gone through, 25th of October 2023,